to our live show.
As you know, IKE was established in 1994, and we are one of the leading heat pump dehydrator manufacturer and driving solutions provider in China. Up to now, we have 26 years experience in heat pump industry, and we have been studying the machine and provided many solutions all over the world. So now I have a question for you. So why do we have to use the heat pump dehydrator to dry the food?
As you know, in some agriculture or in fishery industry, for example, during the peak harvest season, they have a lot of fruits. They have a lot of food, vegetables and fish and seafood and etc. They actually are not able to sell them fresh in one time. People are thinking of different kinds of methods to make it in another way to sell it. For example, to dry them and sell them in other seasons. To dry these kind of fruits, some people will use some traditional way to dry the foods. But the disadvantage of traditional drying methods is that the quality is not good enough, and it is weather and location depending.
Yeah.
And actually, they are easily get contained by the dirt and mosquitoes, something like that. And then we actually create our heat pump dehydrator to solve all these problems. Our heat pump dehydrator can is energy saving and labor cost saving, and the quality is good.
Yes, IKE specializes in designing and manufacturing the heat pump food dehydrator. So we have many machines for you to meet your requirements. But today we would like to introduce our cabinet machine to you. Among one of them is the 100 series. For some customers, they have just begun their business. They don't want to invest too much money, but they want a machine with full functions. So this 100 series machine is their best choice. So I will show you this machine. As you can see, this machine is made of stainless steel, so it looks very nice and clean. It is very easy to clean this machine, and it is very durable, so you don't have to worry about the surface life. Also, there are 4 low-bearing rollers at the bottom of this machine, so it is movable. You can move this machine to anywhere you want. There is also a glass window in the middle of this drying house, so you can observe the drying situation inside. And there is a touchboard screen on the left of this machine, and the operation is very easy. You just plug in the machine and turn on, and then take up the mode and set up the parameters of the temperature and humidity, and this machine can work on instantly. So I will let Chili to introduce the parameters and working principle of this machine.
For this model WH100G, its working temperature, you can see from here, is from 50 to 80 degrees Celsius. With this kind of temperature range, actually you can dry a lot of food. For example, from the temperature range from 50 to 55 degrees Celsius, you can dry some spices and some herbs. And from 60 to 65 degrees, you can dry a lot of fruits, vegetables. And then from 65 to 75 degrees, you can dry some meat, sausages, and so on. The capacity of this machine is from 20 to 100 kilograms per batch. This is for the fresh load capacity. And also, you can see we have In the machine, actually, we can put maximum 15 trays inside. You can choose plastic or stainless steel trays. And power supply for this machine is 1 kilowatt. It is very low electricity consumption and save a lot of energy. The working principle of this machine is that the heat pump, the heat exchange system is at this left side of the machine, and the drying cabinet is at the right side. Here in the heat pump system, it forms a system with cold coil and hot coil with the function of a blower. The wind, the air will come out from here, and go through the materials we are drying, and then take out the moisture of the fruits, vegetables, and other things, and then go back inside here. This is the inlet of the hot air. And then when it arrives back to the heat exchange system, the air with moisture will be cooled down, the temperature, and then will be condensed as water and drained out of the machine. You can see from here, this is the condensed water from the hot air.
Is this water 100% pure?
Yes, all the 100% moisture from the inside the materials will be drained out of the machine, and then there will be the dry and high temperature air left inside the system, and then it will go through this system again and come out with another cycle. With this cycle repeating, you can get the dried materials as you want.
Okay. During this process, no energy is lost, and only water is released from this drying house. So it is very high efficiency and with low energy. And so it is very independent of the weather. You can use this machine in anywhere and any weather. So we'll show you some drying effects of the products.
Yeah, come here, please. You can see these are the products that we dry with this machine. Here are the mushrooms, the carrots, the potatoes, onions, scallion, fish maw, and meat. You can see, for example, the onion. Actually, its color is nearly to the natural color of the onion itself, and also the carrots. And their flavor and the taste are largely retained when they are dried with the machine.
So, can I drive the different kinds of food in the machine together?
Yes, of course. You can see
Why?
from here, we are actually doing some drying tests with different kinds of fruits. You can see some grapes, orange, and even dumplings. But they can be dried together, because we are drying the materials with some low and medium temperature. With this temperature, its ingredients, its flavor, its color are largely retained inside and will not get mixed together.
Okay, so how many trays can be put into this machine?
Maximum, we are putting 15 pieces. Stainless steel trays and also plastic trays.
Okay, so for the trays, we have two optionals for the customer to choose.
Yes, and then of course the price will be different.
Okay, so let me introduce one of the trays first. And this is the stainless tray. As you can see, it is made of stainless steel 304. And this is this is a solid design, and it is very strong, and the payload is 10 kilograms.
Yes.
And,
Yeah. I see that here around the frame you have bigger size steel bars, right?
Yeah.
And the bottom also. So that's why it can load up to 10 kilograms.
Yes, and it is also unlike the flat BBQ mesh fresh, so it is stackable for some products. Okay, can you introduce the plastic trays for me?
Yes, here we have another kind of tray that is plastic tray. It is made of PP and it's food grade PP and it's safe. It is also in mesh trays and ventilation is good. When you put the food here, the air can go through the tray and the material and get the materials dried very evenly. When you use the plastic trays, actually, for example, here you can just stack them here like this. Just stack them one by one, and you can use. It's okay.
So they can use directly by stack them up.
Yes.
So now there is a very familiar one here.
Yeah.
So this is the 100 GN, and so the difference of this one is that so the heat pump exchange system is at the bottom of this machine, and the airflow is the parallel flow. The wind blows out from the left side to the right side. So this dehydrator can dry the food evenly, especially the food in slices. And as you can see, if we can put more trays here. For that one, you can only put 15 trays, and this one you can put 20 trays. So you can, if you want more areas of the food, you can use this one, and the plastic tray and stainless tray is also optional for the customers. It is very convenient and flexible.
So actually, these two machines, their capacity is the same. But this one will have more drying area, right?
Yes, and the ventilation and the airflow is different from that one. Okay.
So I think today, this is all for today's show. And thank you for watching. And if you have any questions about our machines, please feel free to contact us.
Yes, and thank you very much for watching. And if you have any other question, you can click into our website.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. OK 了。
可以了吗？多少分钟？有没有10分钟？
應該不是10分鐘吧，是3分鐘。
講嚟講都好似冇嘢講嘅，真係。
冇嘢講啊，講完之後。